welcome to another visual diary. Today we're going on a hike, and it's so funny because when I was younger I did not like walking. Now that I'm older, I've changed a lot, and walking has actually become essential for me. I need to stretch my legs. I need that sun on my face, the wind on my skin. I want to see the breeze as it blows through the trees and all that good stuff. I just need to be in nature. Walking does so much for us, not just physically, but also mentally. So walking is just one thing on my list of healthy sources for dopamine.
Okay.
Ready to eat, let's go, bye! Aerial yoga has really become my favorite form of working out. It's so fun, it's so freeing, it's done so much for my body, and even beyond that, it's forced me to work on my overthinking. It's forced me to push through those mental blocks that sometimes will come up for me, because as an overthinker, I know how to think myself out of doing just about anything. And aerial yoga, of course, you have to think, but it's more about doing. It's more about pushing your body to move the way that you know it can. I just love how much I've grown since I've started. Any workout will go on the list of sources for organic dopamine, but this one is definitely my favorite. Good morning. So I did my hair last night. I put in some extensions and did some pin curls. I wanted something that really mimicked my natural hair. I have really thick hair, and I just wanted something that would blend easily. I didn't want anything too shiny, too silky, too flat. I wanted something with some volume that would really mimic my hair. New hair can trigger dopamine release, so this goes on the list of healthy sources for dopamine. And let's get started for the day. I went to this cute cafe to get some work done and loved looking at all the books they had, and really got a lot done while I was working here. Exploring a new place triggers dopamine release, and so does eating good food. And even though they forgot the turkey on my sandwich, I did still enjoy it. So I will check both of these off the list. Good morning. Okay, today we are using this beautiful mulberry silk fabric. Look at it. We are using this fabric to make some silk scrunchies. And I'm really excited because I want to make the big, fat ones. This is my first time ever working with silk fabric. I know people say it can be hard to work with, so we're gonna see how it goes, and let's get to it. So here I am sewing the two ends of a long rectangle together. Here it is right side out. We're looking good, so here I am kind of tucking the scrunchie into itself to form a tube. I'm sewing and pulling the fabric as I go. And now we have a really long tube. Just look at this fabric. I'm obsessed. Now we pull the elastic through the tube of fabric using a safety pin and just kind of shimmy it through until we meet on the other end. Once we secure that elastic, we can really see the scrunchy shape taking form. Now all we have to do is close up this little hole, and she's ready. It turned out so cute. The scrunchy shape goes so well with the swirls and the marble fabric. So here I am trying it on and seeing how it looks in my hair. Doing a craft that you enjoy is a really good dopamine boost. Let's talk about organic dopamine. We live in a world that's becoming more artificial by the day. AI is growing. Plastic pollutes our rivers and even our bloodstream. Blue light emits from our devices and impacts our health. Screen time is up, and apps are loaded with what I think of as artificial dopamine. In a world that's becoming more artificial by the day, how do we keep our dopamine organic? How do we anchor ourselves to the physical while living in this digital world? Dopamine is known as the happy chemical because it's released when we're doing something that feels good. Dopamine impacts our mood, our motivation, concentration, sleep, and even our digestion. Lack of dopamine is linked to Parkinson's disease, depression, ADHD, and other conditions. So I've been checking in with self to make sure my dopamine is truly organic. Things like working out, journaling, meditating, trying new places, and eating well increase our dopamine in a healthy way. Retweets on Twitter or likes on Instagram are only an artificial boost. They're quick hits that leave us relying on external sources rather than internal. We keep our dopamine organic when it comes from the right places. So I've been asking myself the right questions to make sure my dopamine has the right source. I'll wrap this video up by asking, is your dopamine organic?